Goswami Maharaj ki jai, and Jai Srila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Jai Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai, Our Sri Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga ki jai, to Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, our jais, and of course to Radha Krishna. So we are representing Krishna consciousness as presented to the world by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, as presented to the world by Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, and these grand masters we just mentioned, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So happy for you to join with us. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math is a very happy place. The Chaitanya Saraswat Math established by Srila Guru Maharaj and Srila Gurudev, and of their time they gave an oasis for the devotees to drink nectar of the upper world through their ears and through their service connection to that higher world. They're eternal, their Leela is eternal, and we must continue happily knowing, as Srila Gurudev pointed out, that our Gurus are still present, it's just that we cannot see them. So in this world, then we are continuing steadily. In this world, we are trying to keep our focus on the very topics, the highest topics that they've given to us, while realizing and fully understanding we have our feet here on the ground of the mud of this earth, of this world. So today, a short quote is from the book In the Light of Loving Devotion by Srila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, and he's reminding us about the high topics that we do hear from him, that we do hear in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Srimad Bhagavatam, and from the words and talks of Srila Govinda Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Gurudev, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, after describing the high sentiments, is saying, these are all very high things. It is easy to talk of them, but to attain them is very, very difficult. So it is safe for us to realize that one day we may hope to reach so high, though now we are far away. At present we are in the midst of disappointment. We feel, I don't like this, I don't feel in a normal position here, I feel dissatisfaction, virakti. I do not know whether my aspiration will be realized, will be fulfilled, any day or other, but still I cannot connect my faith with any other thing, any other conception, but the Krishna conception. Just because I may be able to get something easily and very quickly in a day or two, should I make my connection with that? I am not a person to make any such contract. In my quest, in my search, eternal search, I may or I may not get it, but still I won't budge an inch from the ideal that my Lord is Krishna in Vrindavan, and Krishna as the son of Mother Jashoda, the friend of Subal and others, and the consort of the gopis and Radharani. I want to have the service of that Krishna, and the service of the servants of his servants. That I adore, I welcome, and not kingship or leadership in any sort of mundane achievement. So this is how Srila Guru Maharaj is expressing our feeling, that we feel these things. And then he says, so Lord Krishna says to Uddhava in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, he says, na parameshtyam na mahendra dhishnyam na sava bhaumam na rasadhi bhatyam na yoga siddhir apuna bhavangva mayarpitat mechchati mad vinanyat. And yes, I know I am trying to chant properly the Sanskrit, or pronounce properly the Sanskrit, so please excuse the pronunciation. And that verse means, one who has fixed his consciousness on me desires neither the position or abode of Lord Brahma or Lord Indra, nor an empire on the earth, nor sovereignty in the lower planetary systems, nor the eightfold perfection of yoga, nor liberation from birth and death. Such a person desires me alone. Hare Krishna. So this is our situation in the world, that we are to follow in the footsteps and pray to be a servant of the servant, connected with the land of our aspiration, the land of Krishna in Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. And I have one little quote further, maybe, and maybe not. Yes, here we are. And so this, some of you have heard this in fairly recent time, not exactly the last few days. But this is a quote which is very short, and again from the same book, from Srila Guru Maharaj. Srila Guru Maharaj saying, what is devotion? Devotion means love, and love means the highest sacrifice, self-forgetfulness in the service of Krishna, who can draw the most, attract the most. And to attain such a plane of complete self-sacrifice and self-forgetfulness in the service of the divinity, that is the stage of perfection. Krishna is the cause of everything, and everything is meant for him. He is the reality, and reality is by itself and for itself. Then, this is a simple statement, a very small sound, but infinite meaning is within it. So we are on the path of infinity, we're on the path home, and everywhere we are told, take care. Our aspirations, whatever we understand ourselves, but they are very high. We must come carefully through Vaishnava and Guru, through Guru Vaishnava. We must come carefully, and we have landed on our feet somehow, that we've been able to come to the attention or come into the association of the Gurus, of the Vaishnavas of the highest caliber. So he who is bringing that message of Srila Saraswati Thakur, of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, of Rupa Goswami, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all those great acharyas in the midst, that is unquestionably His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Rakkhak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. And by their grace we have got an ocean, a flowing ocean with wave after wave after wave of inspiration, indication of our highest goal, and directives of how to reach that goal. So that has been opened up to us. We've come to the shore of that ocean of great guidance by the grace of Srila Prabhupada and by the grace of Srila Govinda Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada introduced the world to Krishna consciousness and to Srila Sridhar Maharaj, who he considered his Siksha Guru. And Srila Govinda Maharaj gave that access to Srila Guru Maharaj and broadcast to the world the glories and message of Srila Guru Maharaj. So this is our good fortune, and this book, In the Light of Loving Devotion, we've just completed the reading here in the Vila Govinda Ashram. We completed the reading yesterday evening, and each page, day by day, the devotees are saying, oh, best book ever, best reading ever. But that is Also not the book, it is everything we read is of that nature. So please don't neglect the wealth that has come to the world through the teachings of our masters. It's not that we've heard everything, now we know everything, but we have to hear continuously, we have to remind ourselves continuously, and just as we take our meals every day, and so many people, they're very concerned they get the right vitamins and right healthy diet, etc. But we must, more importantly, take our nourishment from our masters in the line of devotion. And devotion means love, and love means the highest sacrifice, self-forgetfulness in the service of Krishna. In the service of Krishna, who can draw the most and attract the most. So a few words from our masters to keep us going, and to remember that these statements of full self-surrender and that reality is by him itself and for itself, that this is a simple statement, a very small sound, but infinite meaning is within it. So on our march homeward, some thoughts for us to meditate upon, to realize, and that mood that we may or may not get, but we have no other alternative but to keep our focus there. Krishna in Vrindavan, and this is all coming to us by the grace of Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, by the grace of Mahaprabhu, Nitai and Gauranga. By Nitai and Gauranga, Gauranga being Mahaprabhu, indeed, another name. So all glories to our masters, all glories to the Supreme Lord, all glories to the devotees. Let us continue together to chant Hare Krishna without offense, with service mood, and do every activity remembering the Lord, and then we will find no separation between our what we consider at first to be our mundane life and our spiritual life. When we come to the path, we will see Krishna everywhere. Without Krishna, there is nothing. So as we understand that Krishna, he told that, so if we think we see something which is without Krishna, then that is illusion. So we must try to adjust our vision so we can see Krishna everywhere. Let us chant his holy name under the shelter, under the umbrella of our guides and guardians. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda